Will Michael Cohen commit suicide?
Oh, shit. Hold my hands. Good evening, my friends. It's me, Violetta. Leszek will be asking me questions.
Okay, so I was watching the Rachel Maddow show, and she made it perfectly clear, and so did the Russian foreign minister, Sergei Lavrov, that Trump was asking Putin for advice on how to deal with North Korea at the summit that's taking place tonight and tomorrow, and I think one more day after. The same Russian foreign minister, Sergei Lavrov, coincidentally happens to be in Hanoi, Vietnam.
Coincidentally,
as this summit is taking place. And Rachel Maddow jumped to the conclusion that Trump and Putin are working together on something, where Putin wants Trump to do something. But to me, that's too neat. That's too easy of a fit. My question is Putin trying to sabotage Trump's summit with Kim Jong Un?
he wants to have the finger on everything. He wants to have a finger on his own button, so he is controlling it. He wants to have the last word, what will be there. He thinks that it will be up to him to decide that how they communicate, and I bet there will be some letters between Putin and for Trump that Lavrov will deliver to Putin, to Trump. I see the finger touching the button. So he wants to be like dominant one, controlling negotiations, how much Trump will negotiate with North Korea.
Is the button a nuclear button?
That's what we're thinking about when we are thinking that someone is able to push the button. He wants USA to be afraid of North Korea.
Can you go to the cards?
He doesn't want in his interest, it's not that it will be as good as the previous ones were. He wants to be the negotiator between North Korea and USA. Putin wants to be a good guy who is controlling. Okay. That will be Putin. Wants to fulfill his dreams. So Russia will be more in control than instability between USA and North Korea. He thinks he wants to be the negotiator in the future with North Korea. He thinks why it's only USA that will negotiate with North Korea.
So he is trying to sabotage it.
He wants to sabotage some way, so he will have to be in that environment too. Don't forget about me.
Yeah, because Sergei, the Russian foreign minister, Sergei Lavrov, he made a public statement that Trump was asking Putin for advice. That was a public statement. Something like that, if it was true, and who says it's not true?
It is true.
But why are they releasing that to the public? You know what I mean?
That's a question?
Yeah, that's a question.
yeah, they want to backstab Trump because they want to show him that they want to be the power. We are the power too, not only USA. You own us something. Don't forget about that. He wants the US, the
What did you see?
sword, be it like two swords in the ground.
Yeah.
In Poland there was famous battle between Polish people and black knights with the crosses. And before the battle started, the Polish king, he put two swords in the ground. And that started the battle. That was a good symbol for Poland. And those swords are emanating that I want to have the winning of the battle.
Can you go to the cards?
They don't want to give up, but they will fight. They want to fight for their own independence, their own negotiation powers. Oh, they are afraid that those guys they were so much in good terms, Trump and Kim Jong Un. So they want to mess up with them.
And that's why he sent...
He wants to have a better
Sergei
harvest
Lavrov
for himself.
Because he sent Sergei Lavrov down there to Hanoi, you know, and that's way too much of a symbol. If he was going to send anybody, he should
not someone that famous.
They wanted to make a public statement, a public show that there is some sort of to lead to a conspiracy. You know, why is this Russian going down there at the same time? It's for political purposes. It's to make Trump seem
like he's weak.
Like he's up to something.
But he's weak. But he needs Russians to help him.
I thought so. Yeah.
And that's the opportunity to show the world that they are in cahoots with Trump, actually, you know, because they want him to obey the rules.
Will Putin win anything from the outcome of this Trump-Kim Jong Un summit?
Okay. Open the door. I had that vision long time ago when they were starting to attack the castle.
Oh, to ram it with something. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and the same thing moving on and on. So they want to open the door for themselves. They want to be part of that negotiation.
What does Putin want from North Korea?
We are letting you to be a member of this unit, but you have to obey us. You are one step under us, so we are above you. It's like they are showing them, you go under us. We will protect you. You have to be obedient towards us. We are it's not that you have to deal with Trump. You have to deal with us.
Will North Korea send missiles against the United States?
How far in time? Because Russians were saying not long time ago that they have missiles that can hit USA.
It's hard to ask questions about time because spirits don't understand what time is. Like they have everything all at once. So to correlate with some sort of...
During the Trump era?
Yes. Before Trump leaves office, will there be a missile attack from North Korea onto Americans?
They will be planting planting that like a big. I'm not a gardener, but it is like the nice flower, but you have to plant, and it's blooming once a year. Has a lot of flowers. I will have to find that and tell you later on the name. So they are planting. They will show that they have it. I don't think they will do it, but they will be showing that. Planting, they will have some blooms, but not that they will attack. They will be going just to the sky to show it for show off.
So some more of that, what was going on before.
Yeah, those flowers are so beautiful. They are like trophy. Mm-hmm. And show me the paper maybe. And the leaves are, and they grow from the like onion.
Tulips?
No, big. Tulips has only one, and those are
orchids.
No, orchids don't grow over here.
I don't know what they.
I will find it.
Cohen is in the process of giving 3 days of congressional testimony. Will he expose any more of Trump's complicity in illegal activities?
Illegal?
Yeah, anything new.
He will be messing up everything, like ventilating the room, the fan on the ceiling, so everything will be moving around it. It's like wind in the room. I don't know if it will be too many new things, but everything will be refreshed. Because when you have a fresh circulated air, everything is refreshed. So it will be something that it will be refreshed.
Okay.
Probably. We are not able to be even surprised with Trump. There is nothing that can surprise us.
Well, we're in the information age now. Like things are different.
He said, I heard Rachel, I was watching, that he will bring tomorrow papers with the check that was signed from Trump. But nothing it can be really new to us, because we know that Trump is a liar, that he will lie. Nothing can shock us.
Well, front page news is going to be, forgotten tomorrow in this barrage of information that's going to be landed on tomorrow. So
yeah, 2 days ago I was sending you a message and I said, look for Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
And you didn't know who that is too much. And I did a video about him and Trump, so whoever would like to see that, the long old story. But Leszek said, that story will be gone by tomorrow. And actually no one is talking about that story anymore.
Yeah.
The sex scandals. It is something that everything is so... It's going to the point that we are forgetting how long some stuff was discovered.
Well, no one can even remember the lies that Trump says.
8,617 or something like that.
It was easy to pin down Clinton because she did one goof.
One lie.
So it was easy to just
cheating.
hit her about that one thing. But
here, I thought that Clinton was...
Yeah. There's so much going on with Trump that it's like you forget. You
can't remember.
Your mind just shuts off.
You think, oh my gosh, yeah, another lie.
Yeah. Trump's buddy, Matt Gaetz, who serves on the Budget, Armed Services, and Judiciary Committee, broke ethics rules and sent out a veiled threat to expose Cohen as an adulterer. And in hopes of damaging his marriage. All this right before Michael Cohen is to testify publicly, and then Michael Cohen is going to jail. His family is the last thing Michael has left to lose. So this Matt Gaetz guy, he knew exactly, where to hit him to hurt him the most with this threat. Because if Michael Cohen goes to jail, loses his family, there's nothing else for him to...
He will kill himself.
He will kill himself.
And I thought about this long time ago, if Cohen was faithful to his wife. I know that he loves her.
Yeah.
And I thought, how can he be faithful if he's working for someone who is so notorious for his cheatings?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised that he has mistresses. Not that he was not loving his wife or his family. They are everything for him. And they are the reason that he is standing up against Trump. I can't even imagine how this guy is going to be in jail, to be honest with you, because he will be devastated.
Will Michael Cohen commit suicide?
Oh, shit. Hold my hands. He's thinking about that. They should watch him. He is debating which way to achieve his goal. But first he wants to get even with Trump. So hopefully tomorrow he will be testifying, but he is debating on the suicide. He is...
Is there something he's saving in his back pocket?
For what?
For something that he has left to release.
About Trump?
About Trump. Is there something that he still has?
There is a lot of this information. It's like a machine which is producing the wish list, the wish cookies, the fortune telling. He has a lot of those surprises. Probably in his office there were a lot of recordings. So there is a lot of those things that will be like surprise what is in the...
Does Mueller already know what these surprises are?
Well, yeah. It's a tunnel of them. He is going through the narrow tunnel and he has everything like posted. Even for Mueller is too much.
So the question was, will Michael Cohen commit suicide? Can you go to the cards?
I see the death is cruising around him.
Because you said that he has one more thing he wants to unload on Trump, right?
He is... Just because he loves his wife, he's not thinking to do it. But if she will leave him, if she will divorce him, there is nothing that can hold him. If she will find someone else, that will be the drama that he couldn't put up with. There will be no harvest for him if she will find someone. I don't think he will do it. I think he will still stay. I think she will stay with him because she knows he loves her. But she's mad. She's angry at him, and there are moments that she wants to divorce him. She feels that she doesn't deserve what she is getting from that friendship with Trump. She didn't marry him for that drama. And she's not Melanie. She wants to fight with him. But I think they will stay. They will try it for the harvest for themselves and for the better future.
But there will be a time that he's...
thinking about doing something else, yes. And she will think about leaving.
Okay.
That's it?
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching and thank you for subscribing. Please send questions for Leszek so he can... it will be easier for him to find the questions. Have a good evening, and tomorrow... actually, the video will be posted by the morning, so today is the day that everyone was waiting for testimony of Michael Cohen. I will be watching. I'm not going outside tomorrow. It's so cold. We have minus 31 Celsius. Thank you. Bye-bye. I would like to invite you to the private reading with me. Please visit www.psychicvioletta.com. Click Book Online. Choose the type of reading. Choose the length. Choose the date and the time. Fill out your informations. Click the Pay Now button with your credit card or debit card. And you're all done.